Good morning, grade 4. It's another SST lesson. And since you've already learned the location of the United States from the previous lesson, today we are going to explore the American landscape. Alright, so let's get started. Now, for the learning objectives of this lesson, number one, we're going to compare and contrast major landform regions of the United States. And number two, we're going to identify and describe major rivers, lakes, and coasts in the United States. Now, grade 4, before we proceed, let's discuss first the vocabulary words of this lesson. Number 1, we have landform. It features such as mountains, hills, valleys, plains that make up Earth's surface. Look at the pictures here and see some common examples of landforms. We know that the United States covers a huge area. In fact, it is the fourth largest country in the world. It is so big that you can see just about every kind of landforms that you can find from this picture. And another example, we have also beautiful landforms here in Qatar, like desert with massive sand dunes, isn't it? Alright, so let's proceed to number 2. We have sea level. It is the level with the surface of the ocean, or in other words, it is the average height of the ocean. Okay, number 3, look at this picture. What kind of landform it is? Yes, you might be right, grade 4. It is called plateau. It is a high flat area of land, or it is something flat on top found in mountainous areas. So the keyword here is flat. Alright, so we say it plateau. Okay, number 4 is source, or the source of the river. It is the place where the river begins, or we can say that it is the original point from which the river flows, or it can be from spring, mountain, or lakes. Okay, for number 5, we have the word tributary. It is a branch of a river or stream that flows into a larger river. Not all the rivers we for flow into the sea or the ocean. Some flow into the other rivers, and that is called tributary. Okay, number 6, we have mouth of the river. It is the place where the river empties into a larger body of water. So, we can say that it is a place where a river enters a lake, larger river, or the ocean. Okay, and number 7, look at this beautiful picture here. And it is called basin. It is a low, bowl-shaped land with higher ground around it. Have you seen one for real? Alright, number 8, and this is the last one for our vocabulary. We have canyon. So a canyon, it is a deep, narrow valley with steep side. And this picture, guys, is an example of a beautiful tourist destination in Arizona, and it is called the Grand Canyon. Alright, so please remember all these words to help you understand the lesson better. Now let me introduce to you the 5 regions of the United States. By the way, class, a region is an area of land that has common features. The United States is grouped into 5 regions according to their geographical positions on the continent. So you can see here in the map, we have the West, the Southwest, the Midwest, the Southeast, and the Northeast. So as we continue the lesson grade 4, we are going to find out what are the features of these regions. Now fasten your seatbelt and let's discover what's in the East. Okay, so let's have a trip starts in a sandy beach along the Atlantic Ocean. The land here is flat and low, and the flatlands stretching along the Atlantic Ocean make up what is called the coastal plain. It is an area of lowland that lies along the coast of an ocean. And up here in Massachusetts, here it is, the coastal plain is a narrow strip of land, and further south, the plain gets much wider. By the time you reach the Gulf of Mexico, the coastal plain is hundreds of miles wide. Let's proceed to the Appalachian Mountains. Look at the map here again, grade 4. Earlier, we talked about the coastal plain, which is an area of lowland that lies along the coast of Atlantic Ocean. Now, as you move west from the coastal plain, the land rises higher and higher. And finally, grade 4, you reach the highest lands in the eastern United States, which is called the Appalachian Mountains. It is the oldest mountains in North America, by the way, and they were once very tall, but because of rain, wind, have worn down their peaks over time. Now the mountains appear rounded and no peak is higher than 7,000 feet. Okay, I have one question for you. What are the two major landforms cover most of the eastern United States? I have a timer here, and if you need more time, you may pause the video and you can think of the answer. Okay, so let's find out. The answer is the Coastal Plain and the Appalachian Mountains. Okay, so that's for today, grade 4. So we're going to continue about the middle and the west part of the United States. Okay, so take care and bye for now.